Welcome back to La Musique, and welcome to my bathroom if you haven't been in here before. I think it's been a while. I think the last time I did a video in here, which was a skincare routine, was like late spring. I feel like I did a skincare routine last May. So I don't know where the time has gone. Please forgive because I am a little bit congested today. I have had a head cold the past few days, but we're here to talk about skincare, which is pretty much everybody's favorite topic. Today I want to show you what's going on in my skincare life. I'm going to do a skincare routine with you. I'm going to take you through my top shelf, like products that are heavy in rotation. And then I'm going to introduce you to my latest project, my 24 Days of Kansa Wand project. By way of kind of introduction, if you're new to me and my work, I've been making content on YouTube for the last 6 years. I recently started a podcast, which is an outgrowth of also talking about beauty products and interviewing brand founders and people in the beauty space. The podcast is called Your Purpose is Beauty, and I always have all the information down below if you want to go check that out. For reference, I have normal skin. It's really not that exciting to talk about at all. It's become normal after many years of trial and error, learning about my skin through facials that I've had, research that I've done, trial and error. So I am not a skincare professional, but I am an educated person who tests a lot of products and finds what works for myself. I actually did a podcast episode on my current but ever evolving skincare philosophy. So I'll link that particular episode down below if you want to hear the perspective from which I personally review products from. So what I'm going to show you today is actually a pretty simple routine, but I'm going to show you like add-ins or things that I might use in place. So I'm basically going to show you an evening skincare routine. My morning skincare routine is really much less exciting, so I thought that the evening would be a good thing to show you. So I am wearing makeup because I just filmed another video. I actually just filmed my body care favorites. So if you want to hear all about all of my body care practices and favorites, I filmed that for Patreon for the month of February. It would have been like a YouTube-wide video, but I just had so many other things that were priorities. So I figured the skincare video would go on YouTube and I would do the body care video on Patreon. So patreon.com/LaMoreLaMusique if you'd like to see that and support the production of my work. I think there's no further preambles, so why don't we just start with makeup removal and cleansing. So for makeup removal, what I've been doing for a really long time, years and years and years, was taking 2 organic cotton rounds. In fact, I have them. One moment, I still have a package of them. I used to go through these a lot until I decided that I wanted to start using reusable makeup rounds, or squares. These are from Marley's Monsters, and you can see the print pack that I got. They're all like different prints, but in this color family. So it's been a little trial and error to get them. They're not quite as straightforward to use as the disposable ones are. I'm going to be removing eye makeup, which I am today. I tend to go for a darker cotton square so that it doesn't get so stained or you can't see the stains so readily. And I try and reserve the lighter color squares if I'm just going to be using toner to remove a residual balm if I'm not doing a double cleanse. Previously, what I would do is I would take organic jojoba oil. This is just the Desert Essence. Wet 2 cotton rounds, put the jojoba oil on and remove it. You can see it in previous videos that I've done. Now what I like to do, and I find easier, because actually pouring an oil or a makeup remover right onto the round and holding it, I don't feel really has the same effect as it did with the disposable ones. So I'll take jojoba oil, or more recently what I've been liking to do is take some of the Pi Lightwork Rosehip Cleansing Oil into my hand and use it, just massaging this into my eyes. I talked about it actually in an IGTV video that I did where I unboxed, I think, the February Detox Market Detox Box featuring Pi, which had a deluxe travel size of this cleansing oil, and I talked about why I'm not really as nuts about it as other people, but I have found that I really like it for eye makeup removal. And then I get the cotton square wet with warm water, like fully saturated, and then I just remove this gently. I feel like it always looks like you're doing it more rough than you actually are, but trust me, I'm very gentle. And then I just quickly rinse out the cotton round and leave it to dry. And then I put it in a little mesh bag that's hanging on the door of my closet, and I just throw it in with my laundry every week. So I don't really like using this pie cleanser as an alt for my face. My favorite cleanser, balm cleanser, like kind of all time, is the Inlight face cleanser. Now you would have to like a very residue heavy face balm to use this. I'm gonna use it today. You can see I'm almost out. I will forever repurchase this. I had to restrain myself from purchasing another one immediately though. I actually decided to pick up I actually have a little lip color too on that I should have removed with the cotton round, but that's okay. I was gonna get, you know, just another jar of the Inlight balm cleanser, but instead I went for the 12 Beauty Clementine balm cleanser. So balm and oil cleansers are like favorite beauty products of mine to buy. I go through them really quickly because I wash my face every day. Maybe twice a week I forego a second cleanse, and I will just use the Inlight face cleanser, remove with a warm cloth, and then I'll take the residual balm that remains after off with a reusable cotton square and the Inlight floral tonic. So I feel like it's just nice to give my skin a break from like a water cleanse basically. Sometimes I'm better about doing like a full 4-minute facial massage with a balm on. Sometimes I'm just really freaking tired, and we leave it there. Okay, now I'm just gonna get a washcloth wet. I link in all my skincare videos, I link the exact organic bamboo washcloths that I get off Amazon in the description bar. So if you want to know the exact ones that I get, you can check down below, or someday I will have an Amazon storefront and they'll be there. I know some people find cloth to be like too exfoliating if you have really sensitive skin. I actually do have quite reactive sensitive skin, or I can, and I've never found a cloth to be too much for me. Although you can see it is dredging up some heat in my skin right now. I just take all the balm off. Favorite part of my day, because he does a really good job. But there is quite a bit of residue left on my face. So for a second cleanse, I have like very few first cleanses right now, but I have so many second cleanses. The one I'm gonna use today has been one of my favorites, the one I like kind of want to use the most. And it's the Ranavat Luminous Ceremony Cream Cleanser. This is also like along the theme of today of my Kansa Wand project, but I also really really the Marie Veronique Gentle Gel Cleanser. I'm about half done. Love that it's in a pump. This is so gentle. It's actually gives me a similar effect that Healy Halcyon gives my skin, and I like both of them a lot. So if I'm just feeling like I have a lot of like grime, I've had a really long day wearing makeup, and I want like a really nice second cleanse, I feel like this one is wonderful. I mean, I really like all my second cleanses right now. 5 Yena All Seasons Bioadaptive Cleanser is fantastic. This is if I want a little bit more clarifying, like if my skin is starting to feel congested or I'm on the verge of needing to mask, I go for this. It's a creamy clay cleanser and it is beautiful. And then somewhere in between the Gentle Gel and the 5 Yena is the Pakai Cleansing Cream for me. This is really nice. It's actually sort of similar to Ranavat, but it's a little bit exfoliating. Yeah, this one is just a little bit more gentle. This is more like a true creamy cleanser, and this is almost like an mildly exfoliating creamy cleanser. So we're gonna use the Ranavat today just because I freaking love this product. I use a lot. I'm really generous with it. I take just the tiniest splash of water, like get my fingers wet basically, and then I just go in. This has that same really beautiful light rose scent. It feels so beautiful massage on the skin. I mean, I like emulsifying this with water, I guess because I'm using it as a second cleanse, but you can use it as a first cleanse and like take off makeup with it too. But I really like to take my time and massage this one into my skin because it has really, really nice ingredients. I mean, a lot of times with cleansers, you are like rinsing them right off, but this one has mangista root in it, I think it's called, which is just a really, really, really skin supportive ingredient. It's in like her other products too that are leave-ons, but yeah, I love the whole experience of using this cleanser. And when you rinse it off, it's truly blissful. So I'm gonna go do that right now. BRB. Kind of like no better feeling than properly cleansing your skin Okay, so let's talk my Kansa Wand project while I apply some products to show you this tool with. I'm gonna first apply some Radiant Rani, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of the Ranavat Jasmine tonic over top. However, if I'm not doing the Kansa Wand, I will show you what I've been using. And I'm gonna be using a lot of this Radiant Rani because I'm not sure what else in my routine I can use with the Kansa Wand. So apparently I have learned in my research that certain oils will react with the metal on the tip of the Kansa Wand. So like I think grapeseed oil reacts with the wand, which means all my Fiore oils I can't use with it. Typically, actually right after cleansing in the evening, what I've been doing is a generous amount of Fiore Salvatage, which is like a rescue SOS type of serum. I had a really bad skin reaction to a product prototype I had tested for somebody, and it looked like I had a sunburn. So I stripped my routine like way back, and I've been pretty much relying on Fiore Salvatage. I'll top it with 1 or 2 pumps of the Fiore Transparent Botanical Water. A lot of people ask me for a favorite Fiore product, or like what I would recommend to get started with the brand, and I honestly think these botanical waters are so transformative. It's like the most hydrating product I've ever come across. They're like, I don't know, just really, really special. And then I do eye cream, which I'll do after I do this Kansa Wand, but I have been using Fiore V Clair Supreme. Obviously I've been using a ton of Fiore. It's just what I've been into lately. I decant the eye cream into a separate jar to try and extend the shelf life of the eye cream because it's a pretty big jar. It says it expires in like 6 months or something. So I decant it to avoid dipping in and out of the main jar. I need more moisture. I will top it with a little bit of the La Par Beauty Balm. This has been my favorite face balm of late. It is so incredible. So I'll take a little bit of this and kind of spot treat where I have additional dryness, or more recently, this is a new release from Fiore, the Fleur Vibrant Serum Cerate. I'll take a little bit of this and put it on top of that whole Fiore routine. For the next 24 days, I think I'm probably gonna be doing what you see right now, which is just Radiant Rani and the Jasmine Tonic. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more oil because my skin has kind of absorbed that. Okay, so the Kansa project. Kansa, I think the appropriate pronunciation of this is Kansa, but it's spelled K-A-N-S-A. So I had Michelle Ranavat on my podcast, Your Purpose is Beauty. We had an amazing conversation. It's there for you to go listen. She talked a lot about this tool. She sent me one as a thank you for being on the podcast. Held off on using it, and then I used it for the first time on a Patreon live stream. So a lot of times I do get ready with me, but every now and then I'll do a skincare or get unready with me. Did a skincare routine video, and I was just using this for the first time, and the craziest thing happened. So we'll see what happens today with me using it. Actually, I'm just gonna start going to town. So it's very, very intuitive. What I like about this is it doesn't seem like you have to be like as attention to detail as you do with gua sha. Gua sha was really starting to feel like a bit of a chore for me. And something about this just really resonates with me. I got my basic technique or ideas for how to use it from an Indian beauty journalist. I forget her name. I started following her YouTube channel and her Instagram handle after someone sent it to me when I had talked about using this. I'll link it for you. I'll link the video that I watched below. Apparently there's 3 motions with this, like circular, circular out, and then zigzag. So the reason this tool is so interesting is because it's kind of like a diagnostic tool, because what can happen, you see I'm not getting any graying yet, at least any that I can see. So what will happen is because of the properties of the metals on the tip of the wand, you can get a graying of the skin where your skin is, you know, out of balance and more acidic. So I'm not really getting any graying, which is what happened the first time I used it. But when I got to here, I mean, let's see if it happens today. I'm gonna be so curious. Yep, happening again. You see I got no graying anywhere else on the face, and I move here and I get that graying effect. So that's why I think this tool is fascinating, because it's kind of a diagnostic for where on your face you might be experiencing imbalance or stagnation. And part of the reason I want to do this project is because I want to see if the graying will lessen over time, like doing this. So I'm planning to do this every single night. This is about what I experienced on the first time I did it. So this is technically the second time I'm doing this, but I'm considering it day one of my 24-day Kansa project. Don't ask why I picked 24. I wanted to do 33 and Kaveh convinced me that was too many days. I didn't really like 21. For some reason, I liked the sound of 24. I took a before photo of myself with no makeup on in natural light, and I want to see over the course of 24 days what the accumulated benefits. So that's where I'm getting the graying. If I keep going on my face, I think I'm going to transfer the gray, but I didn't have any gray showing up until I moved here. So this is a Marma point and this is a Marma point. I'm going to talk about it more in depth when I close out the project and I do a video journal about it. So I don't think that I'm going to do video every night of me doing this, but I think I'm going to do check-in footage throughout the 24 days. I might do an Instagram TV. I'm going to spend a lot of time over the next 24 days researching this. I just wet another cotton round. You could also take it off with toner. I might actually go ahead and fully wash my face again, because this does come off, as you can see. So I want to say that if you are interested in the Kansa Wand, which I think a lot of people are after they see like how intriguing it is to get that kind of graying effect on your skin, I don't think that if you are a Beauty Heroes member that your 15% off discount applies if you buy it on the Beauty Heroes site. I heard Marie and the Color Green say that it doesn't. I do have a 15% off coupon code if you want to buy it through Ranavat's website. So I think it's L'Amour15. I'll double check and have the code down below. So if you want to buy Ranavat's Kansa Wand for 15% off. Okay, just in the interest of trying something new on my skin, I'm going to show you, if I wasn't doing the Kansa Wand, what I would be putting on. So I'm going to do a little bit of Fiore Salvatage. This is just a really, really skin calming serum. I'm going to do a pump of Transparence. 2 pumps of Transparence, actually. Unfortunately, I don't have any Fiore coupon codes for you because they never discount their products. Like, they don't ever do sales or anything like that. And then I'm going to put on a little bit of V-Clair Supreme under my eyes. Really like this eye cream. It is great for morning and night. It's perfectly hydrating enough for me. I'll let you know my full thoughts after I finish the entire jar. But so far, really happy with this $185 eye cream purchase. It was a Christmas present to myself. I also like to take this on my third eye region because clearly I have some issues there. Why don't we top with the Fleur Vibrant Serum Cerate? Or I would be doing the La Par Beauty Balm. This is a really, really interesting product. It's I don't really know how to describe it succinctly. It's like a gel serum balm that absorbs really quickly. So if you're someone that wants the effect of a balm without that really sticky feel on the skin, could be really worth looking into for you. It has very, very high levels of, I think, titrated beta carotene. You're getting a precise dose of beta carotene every time you use it, which I believe is a precursor in the body to vitamin C, but I just have to do my skincare homework. Please don't yell at me because I'm just like everyone trying to learn, okay? I'm not a skincare chemist. Now I want to do something on my lips. I have been trying lots of, or I use lots of things for the lips. Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, Beneath Your Mask, conditioning lip balm in Fiore Velouteé, as well as Fit Glow Night Lip Serum, and I'm going to be using the 12 Beauty Hyaluronic. I've been using this most, so let me put some of this on right now. That's it for this portion. I'm gonna let the battery on my camera charge, and then I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the top shelf and just kind of talk you through the other little things that make it their way into my routine mornings and evenings right now. This is my skincare shelf. As you can see, it's actually quite small for someone that does what I do, but I keep some more stuff down here. I also keep stuff in here. I keep my Osmia Lip Doctor here. These are sort of like little serum-y type things. Lofox Kalahari and Blue Alchemy Eye Oil Serum are also in the eye care rotation, as is the Audacity Baobab and Sarsaparilla Eye Serum Concentrate. This one is in a roller ball too, and I actually really, really love it. I've also been a big fan of this little Audacity booster recently. It's the Wild Carrot Serum Concentrate. Wildling Beauty Empress Oil, I kind of never reach for this. I don't love it all that much. I have Laurel Sun Serum. This was in the Beauty Heroes anniversary box. I love that one. 2 of Blue Alchemy's serums, the Multi-C Serum, which I really need to use up because it's coming up on being a little too old. It's about a year old at this point, so I'm gonna try and finish that up. And then I have the Botanic Retinol. I haven't really been using it because, as you saw, I've been using my In Fiore Salvatage over here, but I would like to do a more dedicated lengthy test of that product. I have my Ranavat products here, Radiant Rani, and the Jasmine Tonic is right here. I also, of course, have to have my Achia the Optimist. That's like one of my favorite face mists ever. Actually I have 3 Honua products here. I have the Pakai Cleansing Cream, the Hawaiian Beauty Water, and Aloha Youth Serum. My Olena Beauty Oil is almost done, but it started getting sort of like crusty around the edges, so I'm using it up as a body oil, but I'm still actively using these 3 Honua products. Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. There's not very much left in here at all. Like, I don't know, maybe another week of use. Very nice, very solid product. Not groundbreaking, but it's a nice one to have. I already showed you almost all this stuff, I think, too. 5 Vienna Cleanser, Marie Veronique Gentle Gel, a bunch of In Fiore, Transparence Botanical Water, Salvatage Serum, Calendula Solution Botanic. If you want to hear more about this one, I talked about it a lot in the body care video I did on Patreon. And then Inlight Floral Tonic, which if I'm not double cleansing my skin, I love putting this on a reusable cotton round and removing my residual balm. I really, really love it. You get a ton of product too. On the top, let's see, mouthwash I keep up here. I also keep one of these Evian sprays, which if I remember after cleansing, sometimes I'll spray that on my skin and just pat it off. But I certainly don't do that every night or anything. It's just a nice thing to have around. So it's kind of a hodgepodge of stuff up here. It's actually not really skincare, but I keep lip products up here. This is Evan Healy Wild Carrot Nourishing Eye Balm. I don't really use this as an eye balm. I use it kind of more around the lips as kind of an extended lip balm for around the lip area. You just saw me use this, the Fit Glow Lip Serum, which I really like. Deodorants, I love the Meow Meow Tweet Grapefruit baking soda free deodorant stick. That's my second one of those. I'll forever repurchase it. Still using La Vanilla, trying to use up my stash of those. My sunscreen situation is currently Blissoma Photonic, Centigrity Impeccable Skin, and Graydon Face Glow. You would have seen me use these 2 in the last Get Ready With Me video that I did. Then I keep a bunch of hair care up here. One random like health things. If I don't have time to do like a proper sinus rinse and I'm feeling dry in the morning, I'll just do a couple spritzes of this product in each nostril, and it's quite nice. Mommy Hair Products, Reverie Hair Milk, L'Amour Nettle Hair Oil, which I'm really liking, Josh Rosebrook Serum Spray, and then Innersense Hair Oil and Momi Hair Oil. So I keep all that stuff up there. Okay, the last bits of skincare that don't fit on the shelf are my In Fiore quad here. This is 3 of In Fiore's face oils plus Complex de Fleur, which is their hydrating creamy emulsion serum. I'm working my way through these. This was a gift with purchase over the holidays, but I think you can buy this 4-pack on their website. So it's the Calm Facial Oil, Purr Facial Oil, and Narit Facial Oil. I love all of them. Eye cream, lip stuff I keep up here. Since these 2 have a hard time sitting upright, I just let them sit on my This is like where I keep all my hair stuff. In Fiore, Fleur de Vibrant Serum Cerate, and the Roundabout Creamy Cleanser kind of hang out there. Okay, we could end with me showing you just kind of generally what's in like the overstash area, because I do reach down here quite a bit. I love, love, love the Audacity Bioactive Rose Gommage. I use this maybe once a week, maybe once every week and a half. I'll use it either as a gommage or a leave-on mask, and I love this product. It works really well on my skin. I keep my Iuna Terra down here. Beautiful face cream. More on this at some point once I learn more about the product and why the price is the way it is, but it's a gorgeous face cream. I actually like it better than cream too. Lil Fox Cleopatra is a beautiful, beautiful pink clay powder mask. I'm not going to open it because it'll be messy. I did this one last month actually, and I got the same results that I always used to get with it. I like mixing it with honey. Osmia Idzuki, an oldie but a goodie. I also have a Laurel face mask here. This is the antioxidant face mask. Actually, I haven't used this one in a while, but it's beautiful. It's actually very fast acting, whereas these two I like leaving on the skin for longer. So like if I'm going to take a bath, I would be more likely to use one of these, whereas this and like the Audacity Rose Gommage, those are quicker acting. So it's like I would use those and then only leave them on for 5 to 8 minutes probably. Okay, let's see what else is down here. Precious Skin Elixir Sterling Honey Polish is beautiful. This is another, you could use this as like a second cleanse, or you could leave it on your skin for like 45 minutes. So sometimes I'll put this on in the bath too. Max and Me Sweet Serenity Mask and Wash. If I need a quick exfoliation and I don't have time to wait or do a mask, I'll use this. Blissoma Beta Glucan Loving Recovery Mask. I have recommended this mask to so many people who are suffering from like dry winter skin or postpartum dry skin. This is such a good pregnancy and postpartum skincare product. I literally feel like I recommend it to everybody. I like it a lot as a very soothing overnight sleeping mask if you're having like a skin reaction or flare. It's just really, really gentle and calming. And this totally saved my pregnancy and postpartum skin. I don't reach for it as much anymore because my skin is pretty much back to normal, what I mean, like before I had a baby, but this is such a good one to have. Heart of Gold, Modern Love Gommage. I'm really conflicted about Heart of Gold products. People love this brand. It has almost like a cult-like following. And I just feel like I'm not feeling what other people are feeling for whatever reason. Like I have tried this, the Sea Change Cleansing Balm I actually put in a box for a product crit that I'm going to be doing. If you don't know what product crit is, I did a podcast episode on one and I'm going to be doing one on YouTube coming up. I tried the Sweetbriar Hydrating Nectar, which also lives down here. This I actually don't mind on my face during a bath if my skin just like kind of wants something really gentle. So I don't know if I like haven't tried the right things, but people just say this brand is so transformational, and I'm so kind of like disappointed that I don't feel what other people are feeling. Yeah, I don't know. I am still like kind of trying to keep them in rotation. The gommage I like. A lot of people don't like gommages. They do take some trial and error. This is a brand called Native Atlas, the Zahara Enzyme Mask, and then I also have this that I've been meaning to try. It's the Rewind Tonic. I think these came via the Detox Market as PR, and I'm like interested in trying them. I do think that they're exfoliating, like acid exfoliating products, which I have to be really careful because my skin can get over-treated really easily. But yeah, I have been meaning to try these for a while, so that's why they're kind of hanging out here. I still have the Inlight Line Softener down here. I love this. I just have been using the La Par Beauty Balm a bit more than the Inlight Line Softener, but they're both really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Henne Lip, oh God, this is I think I have the lip scrub and the lip mask down here. So the lip scrub I really like, yeah. Lip scrub is wonderful. I think this is the Nordic Berries one. The lip mask I hate. So this actually needs to go in my disappointing products bag. So I'm removing that because I don't like that product at all. Osmia Lip Repair I think is a great one. I don't have it kind of actively in rotation, but it's good. Oh, I have this little floss down here. I have some Biossance products down here, which actually are quite good. The Squalane and Peptide Eye Gel is quite nice. I kind of have some issues with the brand, but I mean, I have a lot of issues with a lot of brands. So Siamese Spot Treatment. I think this came as a Love More promotion Beauty Heroes. I haven't had occasion to use it, but if you like this product and it's worth hanging on to, let me know. Otherwise I may pass it on or something. Talked about actually quite a bit of this stuff in my body care video that I'm telling you about. Blue Aura Cleansing Water, very unique product. I will only use this to take off lipstick with a disposable cotton round. That's like the only use it has in my routine, but it's quite good for that. You saw me use this body care back here. So I have the Iuna Cellular Oil, which is not on the top shelf as you can see, but it's something I'm trying to use. I'm not 100% sold on this yet. I'm still trying to figure out if it'll work for me or not. I actually do really, really love this Votary Super Seed Facial Oil. It was in a past box Walla box, which I think you can still get. And I think this was a tip I got from Whirl, the beauty blogger. She was mixing her African Botanics La Masque Hydrolift Intense with the Votary Face Oil. And I've been trying to do that. I'm desperately trying to not give up on this African Botanics product. I don't know. I haven't gotten it to really work for me in any capacity. The Votary oil is so good for gua sha, and mixed with this African Botanics product, I think it's promising, which is why they're sitting down here, because these are things I'm sort of experimenting with. I have the 5 Yena Winter Duo here, the Quiescent Oil and Toner. Really beautiful. I just haven't been able to give them kind of their due diligence yet. But absolutely love 5 Yena so much. Stark Everlasting is another truly excellent product if your skin is kind of inflamed and red and needing calming. Although I'm not sure if it's actually available. I think Jess is in the process of doing some reformulations or restocking. Then this is all kind of body oils. Oh, actually I have a Skin Owl Beauty Whip that I like to use sometimes. Activist Healing. Oh, this is almost empty actually. So I do have some kind of lingering things down here. Here's the Honua Olena oil. I'm using this up as a body oil. These things are kind of getting old that I'm using up both on the face but more on the body, which I again talked about in this body care video. But okay, it felt a little awkward to try and close out the video just showing you products. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you'll tune in when I recap my Kansa Wand project. I'm really excited to see what that yields. Obviously I'll have content up before that, but hopefully that'll be up on my channel as another skincare video in about a month. I'm going to be doing a review of the March Beauty Heroes box. I'm going to be doing a disappointing products video for sure. And then I'm going to be doing a video on therapeutic bathing. Those are kind of my most pressing priorities to get done for YouTube this month. So let's see how much I get to. Check the description bar below for a list of all the products I talked about. Links to everything I can find, discount codes, coupon codes if I have them, I will let you know. I can never thank you guys enough for watching. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. Go check out Your Purpose is Beauty, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye.